Well, he's regarded as one of the greatest batsmen the game of cricket has ever seen. And while things didn't go to plan during his time with the Hurricanes, Kumar Sangakkara says he's thoroughly enjoyed his time in Hobart. Before flying back to his homeland yesterday, the Sri Lankan superstar sat down with Brent Costelloe to discuss his remarkable career.
Kumar, thanks very much for joining us on Win News. How have you enjoyed your time in Hobart?
It's beautiful. It's like a picture postcard setting when you go down to Sri Lanka. The lifestyle is nice and easy paced. Great food and drink. It's a safe, secure environment.
Let's wind back the clock. When did you fall in love with the game of cricket?
I was never a kid who picked up a cricket bat and fell naturally into the sport. I played other sports along with it. But I'm pretty glad that I stuck with it and made the final choice to actually concentrate on it as a career.
Wonderful double hundred by Kumar Sangakkara. What a player.
When did you realise you might actually have some talent and it could become a career for you?
I don't think I'd even scored a first-class century when I got picked to play for Sri Lanka. So I spent a series and a half debating in my own head whether I was good enough to play Test cricket. One-day cricket I did pretty well at the start.
Do you love the game now as much as you did when you first started?
You learn to respect it a lot more. You learn to respect your fellow competitors a lot more. You respect the spectators a lot more. When you put it all together, you understand how amazingly fortunate you have to be in this position. So I haven't met a single person, whether they've had a good career, whether their careers ended on a high or a low, that are still not in love with this wonderful sport.
Stump Sangakkara bowled Jaward, that'll do.
You've achieved so much throughout your career. Can you pick one highlight for us?
Having been in 5 World Cup finals to finally win one in 2014 was definitely the highlight. Even though it was a T21, it was very special. It was special for our country as well.
6 runs. No problem at all for Sangakkara.
What's life like as Kumar Sangakkara? I imagine you can't go anywhere without being mobbed by fans and wanting autographs and photos.
Well, I think in Sri Lanka we don't have that as an issue. The Sri Lankan fans they're amazing. They support us through thick and thin, but they're never overwhelming. They never crowd you or invade your privacy. They always give you room. I walk around anywhere in Sri Lanka. I go to the grocery store as anyone else would, go to the market, just walk on the road. The only thing is that in the supermarket, someone will always be there, smiling a bit more at you, trying to help you out a bit more.
Oh, wonderful aggression from Kumar Sangakkara.
How did you rate your Big Bash tournament?
You're picked to try and do a job for the side, and when you fail to repay that in the sense of runs, that disappointment is there. But the one thing that I know is that I've enjoyed my time here. I've tried to give everything I can. I've tried to prepare as well as I can, but haven't managed to convert it.
Sangakkara flew back to Sri Lanka yesterday, but will return to represent the Hurricanes again later this year.
20 years from now, looking back, this will always be a very special part of my life. It'll be one part of my life, not my entire life, but a special part of it.
Brent Costelloe, Win News.